It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Jordan Zimmermann gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, on the mound now is Jordan Zimmermann. Big, strong right-hander. Good fastball, 93 to 95 miles an hour. When he's on, has good sinking action on the fastball. More of a slider than a curveball. So he's a fastball, slider, straight changeup guy. He really needs to have the changeup because his velocity isn't as good as it was early in his career. Needs the changeup to make that 94 to 95 look better than it actually is.
And now a pitch on the way. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. So, guys, these Tigers, as they begin play here tonight, they've been on a pretty good roll of late. Winners of 7 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throw.
But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Now a moment here to check out the White Sox starting lineup. Nero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass. Putting the defense on their heels. Taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
Candelario has a play. And the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. It's the White Sox nothing. Tigers coming up. Back after this on MLB Network. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
Here's Jordy Mercer now. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Here's Jimenez going back on it. On the warning track, he makes the catch. A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Yeah, Matty, you've got to keep an eye on Yasiel Puig. He's slugging over 600 coming into play. That's a lot of extra base hits, a lot of home runs, a lot of doubles, and a lot of balls in the gap. That doesn't come easy, and he has really impressed a lot of people so far this year.
Standing in, Victor Reyes, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Now this is hit high and deep out to left. Jimenez is back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. Into the box now, Yasiel Puig. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Keuchel's ready and delivers. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again.
High and deep to center field. Racing back the center fielder. Still ranging back. And off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo home run off the bat of Yasiel Puig. Number 31 for him on the season as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb in the bottom of the first.
That'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera, who comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
There's a lot of ways to get on base. Base hit, a walk, hit by pitch. This guy's in the top 5 on base percentage. He does a little bit of all of those things.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. But the Tigers hit the board first on the strength of this solo home run. Second inning coming up, and the Tigers. Well, there is some weather in the Detroit area as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, the grounds crew members that I talked to prior to the game said the weather we're experiencing right now is expected to move on as the game progresses. They said they'll put extra effort into keeping the field dry until this rain dies down. But despite it being a little wet at the moment, we should get this one in uninterrupted.
Let's hope, Heidi, for all of our sake, that Mother Nature takes that front and passes it through without an incident. At the plate, Eloy Jimenez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0. Past history with Jordan Zimmermann, he's 3 for 15. 2 of those hits were for home runs. Back up the middle. Scooped up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And let's take a look at Yasiel Puig, a lightning rod in our sport, but he can play some D. Covers a lot of territory out there, and do not come around third base and send this guy home. He has one of the best arms in the game.
Edwin Encarnacion to the plate now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He'll enter play here at 293. 23 homers and 78 RBIs. A ball and a strike. Swung on and missed. 1 out, nobody on. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. There's a drive high in the air and deep to left center field. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo home run for Edwin Encarnacion. 24 home runs for him on the season as the White Sox have come back to tie it at 1.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
So here's Jose Abreu as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A ball and a strike now to Jose Abreu. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
And he struck him out.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Grandal has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days.
Count 1-1.
Fouled away. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Sox able to tie things up on the solo home run. In now, Harold Castro. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Out in front of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. Mazzaro looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 46 now for him on the season, and it's given the Tigers a 2-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in the game.
Now to the plate, Cam Gibson. He comes into this one ranked number 6 in the American League home run race.
You know, Matty, when I think of this guy, I think of damage. Near the league leaders in RBIs as well, D-Row.
That's the stat that I think gets overlooked so much.
And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. And that one is gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 34 home runs now on the year. And with it, the Tigers have been staked to a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Next batter, Jeimer Candelario. First at bat for him as he enters play 3rd in the American League batting race.
This season really shouldn't come as a surprise to many. We all know what kind of skill this guy produces when he has a bat in his hands.
Keuchel has made a name for himself as a starter that simply misses the barrel of the bat. He rarely allows a large number of hits, and he does a pretty good job of keeping the ball in the ballpark when the hitters do make contact.
Yeah, Matt, and that's not an easy thing to do. I think one of the reasons is he changes speeds really well, and he throws both sides of the plate. One of the keys to missing the barrels, you have to be able to throw inside.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, number 23 for him thus far, and the Tigers have taken a 4-1 lead. Coming to the plate, Nico Goodrum, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
Engel is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. Next for the Tigers, Jordy Mercer. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Coming down in buckets, cats and dogs. Insert metaphor here, and the forecast is not sure. Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. 41st home run of the year for him as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Fans are getting plenty of souvenirs today. That's the 5th ball we've seen clear the fence by just this one lineup alone.
Yeah, Matty B. How about this, B-Roll? If you come to watch offense, you picked the right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a homer in this one.
Victor Reyes is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 37 on the year, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. Guys, you believe what we're seeing here today? With 6 home runs so far, this lineup is turning in a performance for the ages at the plate.
Yeah, Matty B. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Roll. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big ballpark here, Comerica Ballpark in Detroit.
Yeah, Dan, it's interesting. You walk in, and at first glance, Comerica Park doesn't look like it plays that small. But then you do the advanced stats on it. A lot of guys going deep in this yard.
He swings and crushes it. Oh, my, there is no doubt about this one. And they've done it again. Back-to-back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. White Sox manager will slowly make his way toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Dylan Soxs enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. First baseman Miguel Cabrera stands in. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half, it's 0-1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A high fastball is in there. Soxs, just 24 years of age. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
And he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now? His starting pitcher. He's got a big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-1 lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
Set with the 0-1. Fouled off.
Hey, if you're going to get a swing on a pitch that far in off the plate, pretty much options are wide open.
The 0-2 delivery. And this one's inside and high. 1-2 now.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away. But that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
And he goes down and gets this fastball and takes it high in the air to deep straightaway center. And he will get there as he had to. In now the power hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty, everything on the outer half of the plate.
Into center field, line drive base hit. So with that, the White Sox put their leadoff hitter aboard to start the inning. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. No balls and 1 strike. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You've got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
When it left his bat, I thought it might squirt foul, but it hugged the line and found its way into the corner. Thought it might be a little bit closer play at second, but he cruised in there with relative ease.
0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped him up. And there to bring it in is Cabrera for out number 2. And that'll bring up the shortstop, Tim Anderson. 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, we used to have a saying right here. You would stride to the plate for this AB trying to chop wood. Not in today's game. You just want to get your bat plane on the same path of the ball. Can't continue to swing under those elevated heaters.
That's in there. Base hit. But the throw will be well up the line as he scores easily. Stepping in now, Eloy Jimenez. Shot toward right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. 1 run is scored. Here's a second runner around third. He scores as they now trail by only 3.
You simply cannot offer a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
3 runs already home here. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll move on. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Top to bottom, he said his guys have been picking on the right pitches to swing at, and they've done a nice job of using the whole field. He said that always seems to be a recipe for success, and their 7 extra base hits in this one are evidence that it has been.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Hit hard back up the middle, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning. The tag, and he is out at second. Into the box, Jeimer Candelario. High in the air out to center field. Engel is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2. So striding forward now, Austin Romine. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. This ball will be chopped foul. The windup and the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. He's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
Standing in now, Nico Goodrum. A pitch out, the throw, and they'll nail him at second on a brilliant. All set for the start of the inning, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jose Abreu.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. First pitch on its way. 4 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. There's a swing and a high pop-up. There to take it is Cabrera, and that's the second out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Nomar Mazara. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up the switch-hitting shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. The relay, and it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
Second baseman,
In now, Jordy Mercer. He swings and sends a bullet to right field. Mazara is there, 2 down. Digging in once again, Victor Reyes comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Line toward the gap in left center. Jimenez has got it, and the side is retired. At the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Heading out towards shallow right. Puig's got a read on it, 1 away. So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the former top prospect as a minor leaguer, Yohan Moncada. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And as we give you a look at the White Sox leaderboard, you can see his total there, currently second best on the ball club. So now to the plate, Adam Engel. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And now a balk has been called here as he came to the plate too quickly. And you can forget about that double play now as the runner moves into scoring position with 1 away. Hit on the ground to third. And there's out number 2. Ready for another shot now. Tim Anderson, runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Anderson.
Now a look and a throw back to second, and the runner back safely. First delivery to him on the way. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. White Sox leave 1. They're on the short end of a 7-4. Striding into the box, Yasiel Puig. He went deep last time up.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
Dubon is there to take it, and they're able to take care of Cabrera on just a single pitch.
The designated hitter.
Stepping up now, Harold Castro. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Seared down the first baseline. The windup and the 0-1. Now here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Mazzara has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Top half of the 6th about to get started, and up next the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So 1 gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. In there, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit on the ground to third. Reined in. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the pitch. Down the third baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score.
Leading up for the Tigers, the left fielder.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Engel is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Now batting.
Digging in, Jeimer Candelario. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Heading out towards shallow right. And that's in there. Base hit. The relay throw. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the 2nd out. Big mistake there. Austin Romine will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning. As we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Engel is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Yasmani Grandal. Spencer Turnbull is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 56.
Here comes the first pitch.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Pulled toward right center field. Reyes is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Nomar Mazzara. He's 1 for 2 in this one. And it's fouled away. Turnbull, a 27-year-old, he was taken in the 2nd round during the 2014 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here's another 0-2.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Breaking ball, called third strike as that catches the zone for route number 2. Now in the box, Mauricio Dubon. No hits to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Mercer is there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Last half of the 7th here, and next will be the speed threat, Nico Goodrum. On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. But this will land untouched. The 0-2 once more. Weakly hit towards first. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jordy Mercer. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Digging in to try it again, Victor Reyes. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. And with his speed, forget it. It's an infield single.
Boy, that's what wheels can do for you, Dero. You can see this right here on this replay. He just simply outruns the White Rabbit. He just outruns the baseball.
Yeah, it's beautiful to watch. You know why? Because this...
And he's into second safely with the stolen base.
Good steal there, and I'll tell you, he is a multi-dimensional player out there. He's got good pop at the plate, and he showed he's not afraid to use his wheels on the bases either.
To your point, Dan, he did go deep earlier, and now the stolen base here, so he's really having an impact on this game. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. Tigers leave 1. They hold a 7-4 lead. Now at the plate, Yohan Moncada. Last time through was a base hit. Buck Farmer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Tigers, number 45.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the 2 starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Into the box now, Adam Engel. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a high strike there, 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with. So it's...
Oh, and the throw's wide as it gets by him at second. He hit the corner and tries for third. And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the White Sox. They're on the short end of a 7. At the plate, Miguel Cabrera. This is line to left. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Next will be the designated hitter, Harold Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Line to the right side. Mazzara is there, 2 down.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cam Gibson.
Striding in once again, Cam Gibson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They hold a 7-4 lead. All set to start the 9th in this one. And up next, the exciting Eloy Jimenez. Joe Jimenez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 77, Joe Jimenez.
From the stretch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Eloy Jimenez becomes the first out in the 9th inning. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder, and everything went with it.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now at the plate, Jose Abreu. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. Struck him out, and that'll do it tonight for the White Sox.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series.
7-4 is the final score in tonight's game. The Tigers, with their 80th win to pace the division. Jordan Zimmerman gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year. Dallas Keuchel allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Joe Jimenez earns the save out of the bullpen, his 27th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Happy Saturday morning to you. Here's the news and results from Friday. Starting in the American League Central, the Tigers launched 7 home runs in this one as they took down the Soxs in front of a home crowd 7-4. The Cleveland Indians launched 3 home runs as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 12-1. The Boston Red Sox combined for 4 total home runs as they beat the Royals in Kauffman Stadium 9-4. They stayed hot with their 10th in a row. The Texas Rangers sent 3 balls into the seats as they grabbed the win over the visiting